I was talking with my friend Lisa about the cold shower analogy. And the idea of the cold shower analogy, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, is that when you're doing something that kind of stinks, that you really don't want to do, like, say, prospecting when you're in sales, that if you do it long enough, it still stinks. That it's not something that if you do it long enough, it gets better. And that's actually a dangerous fallacy because it's setting you up for failure. And get to the end of some period of time thinking it was going to get easier, and it never gets easier. So the analogy is that if you were to get into a cold shower every day and you did that for 30 days, at the end of the 30 days, it still stinks. It's still cold. It's still a miserable experience. But what's different is you're tougher. That at the end of, say, 30 days, it's just what you do. Yeah, I'm the guy that gets in the cold shower every day. I'm the guy that makes prospecting calls every day. It's not fun. It's not my favorite thing to do. It's just what I do. See, the cold shower idea is that it doesn't get better, but you get tougher. You get better. And what Lisa pointed out was that it's all about momentum. That one of the key things that you can have working in your favor in business is to get momentum, and then things just build upon each other, and it's like the circles just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you really start to get going on something. Think of a car like going downhill, coasting downhill. A bike, if you're on your bike and you're going downhill, like you're going really fast by the time you get to the bottom of the hill because you got all that momentum. And she said, think of it this way: if you say, I'm going to do the 30-day cold shower challenge, and you get to day 15 and then you quit. Well, she said, when a couple days go by and you get ready to do it again, you don't really pick up at day 16. You really start over at day 1 because you didn't build that momentum. You lost momentum. And so same with like prospecting. So if you're going to prospect, say you're going to make 30 calls a day, and you're going to do that for 30 days. Well, if you stop after day 15 and you skip a couple days, well, you don't have that momentum anymore building up. And it's not the momentum where it gets easier. It's the momentum of you getting tougher. Basically, you go back to the beginning of the toughness level that you were at on day 1. And now you got to build it back up and build it back up to get to that day 15. It's going to take you another 15 days to get to day 15. And now you can do day 16. So if you keep doing 3, 5, 10-day sprints and then quitting, well, it doesn't compound. You don't get to go 3 days and then take a couple days off. And now I'm going to do 3 more days, and that'll be like 6 days. Well, no, that's 3 days again. And every time you stop and start over, you're going back to the beginning. It's like the old Chutes and Ladders game where sometimes you'd hit that ladder or that chute and you go sliding all the way back to the beginning. And even though you'd made momentum all the way to near the top of the board, now you slide all the way back to the beginning. See, that's how it is when we lose momentum on things. So with the cold shower, or with doing anything that's hard to do, if that's exercising, going to the gym every day, or eating healthy every day, you want to build momentum. Again, it's not necessarily going to make it easier to do it, but it's going to make you better. It's going to make you tougher. The thing doesn't get easier, you just get better. And when you stop and lose momentum, you keep having to start over. And that's not a great place to be. These challenges are hard enough. The prospecting regimen is hard enough. The exercise, gym, eating regimens are hard enough. Don't make them harder for yourself once you get some momentum by stopping, because you're going to slide back to the beginning and just have to start over. So get some momentum, keep it going, don't break your streak, and things won't get easier, but you will get tougher.